In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how I approach eating for size step by step, especially for guys like me who's always struggled to put on weight. If you're new to my channel, my goal is to help skinny guys who struggle to eat enough finally complete their bulk. In 2025, there's a lot of confusion around bulking, dirty bulk versus clean bulk, protein timing, and supplements. The truth is this: if you're a naturally skinny guy, the number one thing holding you back is almost always your diet. You're just not eating enough. That's why today's video isn't about working out, it's about how to actually get the food in so you can grow. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't eat chicken and rice 6 times a day. My goal is simple: to gain muscle and to gain size by bulking. The gym complements my life, but it doesn't consume it. And when I finally stopped obsessing over the perfect meal plan and started focusing on calorie-dense meals I could actually stick to, that's when I started seeing real growth. A while back, I came across some really eye-opening advice that completely changed the way I thought about bulking. It was this: don't chase the perfect clean bulk, chase consistency. And that hit me hard because I used to stress about eating clean, but the truth is, if you're not eating enough food, you won't grow, period. So here's the first principle: stop program hopping with your diet. A lot of skinny guys make the same mistake people do with training. They switch diets every week, try some complicated meal plan, get overwhelmed, and then end up undereating again. The key is to find simple meals that are easy to repeat and are actually enjoyable so you can then stick with them. For example, my current setup is built around 4 high-calorie anchors. Breakfast is something fast but calorie-dense, like oats with whole milk, peanut butter and whey protein. Lunch is a big protein carb meal like rice, beef and avocado. Dinner is usually salmon or chicken with potatoes and olive oil. And then I have what I call a mass gainer meal every day. Basically a shake that packs 800 to 1,000 calories in one go. So why the shake? Because drinking calories is the ultimate cheat code if you struggle to eat enough. You don't get full the same way you do from solid food. My go-to recipe is simple: whole milk, banana, peanut butter, oats, whey protein, and some frozen fruit. Blend that up and you've got almost half of your calories for that day in one glass. Now I know what you're probably thinking, but won't I just gain fat if I eat that much? And honestly, if you're naturally skinny and you've been struggling to grow for years, fat gain is not your problem. Undereating is. I used to think I was eating a lot, but once I tracked my calories, I realized I was barely even eating 2,000 calories a day. No wonder why my bulk wasn't working. Here's the rule I follow: aim for body weight in pounds times 16 to 18 calories. So if you're 150 pounds, that's 2,400 to 2,700 calories to start. Track it for 2 weeks, and if you're not gaining at least half a pound a week, increase the calories. That's how you actually control your bulk instead of guessing. And the second principle is recovery. Muscle doesn't grow in the gym. It grows when you rest and eat enough to fuel that growth. If you're smashing workouts but showing up tired and underfed, you're wasting time. When you're gaining strength in a moderate rep range and your body weight is slowly climbing, you can be confident muscle growth is happening. This is my current nutrition plan, and honestly, it's the simplest way I found to stop stressing about food and just get the calories in. You don't need 6 meals a day. You don't need a perfect macro split. You just need consistent high-calorie foods, a daily shake, and enough protein to recover. So stop stressing about the perfect bulk. Just focus on eating more than you think you need, sticking to calorie-dense foods, and tracking your progress. That's how you'll finally break through and build the size that you've always wanted from your next bulk. If you want to effortlessly gain 2 pounds every week and learn exactly step by step how to bulk successfully, then click the link below.